Well, finally, starting a little bit later. Like I said, there was a little bit of an issue. Didn't watch the game. Eyeballers throw against Nexus. No, I did not. Either way, it will be Strife starting off CT side. This is BHOP's first map pick, and it will be slight to have dualies off the start. And I will always say that Strife do tend to have a better CT side half, but they have a better T side pistol. But all in all, gonna start this game off pretty decent here. It's 4 sets of armor here for BHOP. They're gonna run it down mid, try and make some contact plays, walking right into the dualies of Slight. As Slight takes contact, gets one, looking for more, gets traded out, but Brett close by, already ready for the trade. Man advantage in favor of BHOP. Rotates are already in. It's making their way over as Jitter and Darty. They are going to have to deal with 4 players left here. Try and make their way onto his site. Joel's going to take first contact. He's going to have Buke. He had to hurt the reload there as, well, now he's giving away his position. Now they're going to try and push their way forward here. It's going to be Jitter on site, but the crossfires are going to be hard to break on this site here, as it is going to be Jitter to make his way forward, but it's going to be hard here as Buke finds Shoals and Darty, leaving just Jitter left alive, and it's BHOP winning out the pistols. It's kind of predicted, I would say. Like I said, CT side pistols for Strife is a big struggle for them recently. Well, not even recently, kind of always. I'm a dirty old man, yet I'm 25. I'm 31, man, so I guess I'm a dirtier older man, I guess. Either way, BHOP going to be after the plant, and when they have 3 Galeals, 2 MAC-10s, and Strife there onto a force 5 5.7s and 4 sets of armor with some decent utility as well. And once again, it is going to be Strife to try and take this BHOP taking this aggression towards top mid. Leaving Rec to tap through, finds a little bit of damage, but the nade damage on top of it as well. That nade from Slight could potentially almost land him a kill, as it just barely taps Brett down to 61 health. And now it is BHOP stacking their way up towards top mid. Leaving Banana to its devices here. It is Strife, but it is now the utility getting thrown across here. And the rotates are, and Joel's finds his way into the smoke. Darty playing over towards Coffins. Joel's repositioning himself on the other side of smoke. He has a little bit of a gap to work with. Not sure if he's going to be able to spot out anybody on the other side of it, though. Waiting for that smoke to fade. Follow-up smoke on top of it. There might be a gap on that left-hand side. I'm not 100%, but with 30 seconds left, it is most likely going to be BHOP executing on the other side. It's still lining up some utility as now the smoke fading. Repositioning themselves is Strife. And they might just make this a contact play. And there it is. 15 seconds left. Perfectly timed. Flash on top of it as they burnt down to 10 seconds here. Flash comes out. Joel's over in second. Orange is going to be a crucial point here of contact, because they just have to kill the bomb carrier, and it could be the round. With 3 seconds left, they actually run out of time, and Strife are going to win the force. Over time and time alone, with 3 players also left alive. What a round there by Strife. Mainly it was the fumble from BHOP, just winding that time, waiting for that smoke. I mean, I can understand not wanting to walk through smoke against pistols, but actually first stepping on site with only 15 seconds left, that is a dangerous round. BHOP are going to be able to force back into this, though. It's going to be an awkward buy, though. 2 Galeals, 1 single deagle, 1 MAC-10, 1 Tech 9, but the rush is out. Darty making first contact, taps away. Jitter only gets 1, and they absolutely run over. Thankfully, Joel's still over towards Coffins, as he's going to be the last player on the site to try and hold off this push from BHOP. But they are tagged up fairly hard here. Slight. Is this the official stream or a bias stream? It's literally Strife playing on Strife Twitch channel. I think you could probably gather that one yourself, my guy. Either way, it is going to be Joel still playing over towards new box. Slight making his way, still roaming his way around library, but the bomb still rotating its way towards top mid here for BHOP, leaving just wrecked by himself. With a minute left here, I don't suspect BHOP are going to make the same mistake and run out of time. Did I hear 31? Yeah, you did. And it's going to be just one player over here for BHOP. Trying to bait people out is going to be Swan, but wrecked. 45 seconds left. Just has to deal with 3 players. One of them was full health. Actually, 2 of them. Eris as well. But they're going to be wrapping their way around through library. Actually wrapping their way towards B. They're going to be the full wrap. Slight kind of aware of this. 25 seconds left. I say BHOP not wanting to fumble the time again, but it's kind of starting to look pretty bad for them at this point. As Slight now gets smoked off Spanish 2, finds Brett, the bomb carrier of all the people too, down and out. Joel's back of sight. Slight trying to line up some utility. Flash goes out, and they're going to stop the bomb carrier once again, and they are out of time. It is going to be Strife to win it, but not off the clock. The kills, there was only 2 seconds left. So, I mean, it was almost, but BHOP are seeming a little disjointed in their aggression into these sites. They're making the right calls, kinda. Other than they're just losing track of time. Walking onto site once again with about 7 to 8 seconds left is not really the call. If they just went to A site, which probably would have been the better call for them, it would have been a done and dusted round for Strife most likely. Either way, the aggression coming out towards Banana once again. Darty taking contact here. Jitter close by in support with the M4. Last player left alive is Buke, and he gets sprayed down. And that is Darty finding 3, Jitter finding 2. Very nice round, and finally an eco round against them. But BHOP going to be in against the Rifles. Well, no op. Darty's still sticking with that MP9. BHOP going to be having some AKs. Eris on a Glil, so he can front up the utility instead. But no op for either team just yet, coming into round 5. Is going to be kind of attempted aggression towards Banana, but it's going to be cut off the deep. Banana, Molly on top it. Jitter lining up a nade. That's a good nade, most likely. Drops onto Brett and Eris. Tags them up for about 8 to 7 health apiece here. But now Jitter going to fall back as they're playing 3 players on this A site this time around, leaving Darty to make his way down towards Banana. Here's the footstep. He's going to back off, drop a smoke, and try and reposition himself. Doesn't want to get called out. No need to really be peeking that. Gonna be a sad stream then? What do you want from me, my guy? Slight now boosted up over towards Flower Pots area. Molly extinguished. Slight dodged the first flash, and he's gonna have one player underneath him. It's gonna be Jitter. You don't look a day over 30? Well, I mean, that's... Thank you, I guess. I mean, I get it. I'm definitely the older guy in the scene, and that's completely fine with me. I've come to terms with it. I'm the boomer. Either way, it is going to be an execution over to... Well, no, maybe not yet. We've seen some weird things out of Strife's... Or, sorry, BHOP so far. But I suspect this will be a B hit instead, leaving Joel's kind of playing anti here. He's going to take the peek, take the first shot against Brett. Gets dinked in the process, still taking the fights regardless. Darty playing first Bananas, gets taken out instantly, does some decent damage to Silas down to 19. Joel's only 2 health in the process, though. Slight spamming away, gets 1 more kill as Swan lining up for the spam, and he gets it. But Buke gets tagged down at 26 from the spam through CT, 3 on 3. As Buke and Silas down to 26 and 19 health. Didn't take long for that to come into play for chat. Match fixing. Weirdos. Either way, execution going to be coming out on the B side. Trying to retake it. Silas playing over towards Dart. As he finds the first kill into Slight, they swing. Wreck finds a trade, but it's down to just Jitter. Jitter left alive. Trying to find the kill, but dodging and weaving in and out between the pillar. Yeah, I don't know why I called him Buke. It's Beaky. I know. Don't ask me why. It's Beaky. I couldn't tell you. But now the op finally going to come out here for Slight. Lacking a little bit of utility, but BHOP, no op for them this time. Once again, it is Silas down to a Galil to front up the utility. Slight trying to take the first peek. Fires off a shot, but perfectly timed flash pushes him off while taking a little bit of damage. It's down to 74 as Darty looking to line up some utilities. He actually catches a nade as he's jump spotting this half wall area, but the nade, pretty good nade for him as Beaky and Silas just dodged the nade just a little bit. I think the people that say match fixing in chat literally have never played CS in their goddamn life, and it's so weird. But I guess that's pretty standard nowadays for chat. Either way, Darty's still jiggle peeking this half wall, trying to get a little bit of line of sight over that smoke, but BHOP in the meantime making their way over towards his top mid area. Slight finding the first kill with the op over towards top mid. Jitter trying to swing perfectly timed here. Brett tags up Jitter and kills him. As now Slight mollied off his position. As Rek gonna try and swing, but it is gonna be one over towards the cover position. Brett gonna maybe find this kill, but Rek lands the headshot and gets the kill. It's down to just 2 players left for BHOP. As now they're rotated back over towards B, but now over towards A once again. Not really finding a comfortable position for themselves yet. As Rek swings and takes the life of Swan. It's down to just Beaky. And Rek holds down Arch side. Coming here sounds so much better than many ESL. Thank you. Thank you very much, ADHD. I appreciate that, man. Either way, that is now a 4-2 lead for Strife. The CT side is normally the stronger side for Strife nonetheless, so you'd kind of expect this pacing out of them. BHOP, on the other hand, they have been playing very consistently. Now, match ball, so I'm going to have to ramble a little bit to buy myself some time. But either way, BHOP has been playing very consistently, definitely the top of their game recently. But right now, it just seems like they just don't feel right. As you can see, they're pushing on the site with a little bit of time left. They're rotating towards top A, losing a few, not taking the fight. I mean, they're winning the fights, but also Eris. I've never seen this kid go 0-5 in all my time of seeing him. Eris is not playing his normal game right now, and Eris is definitely one of the guys that BHOP needs to get these kills, and he usually does. Eris is an astounding player. But either way, it will be an eco for BHOP. As it is going to be a stack towards alt mid for BHOP, trying to reposition themselves up towards apps, but the Molly going to slow that pacing down just a little bit. Rekna spray through the door, can't catch any rounds on him just yet, but Jitter in the process throws a nade over towards mid. And it looks like the Halls pops out and in play. As they successfully get in towards pit, Slight and Rek cleaning up Rek and Jitter somehow alive through all that. Jitter left with 5 health, and Strife find a 5th, and that was a dangerous round. If they just found somebody in that pit area early on, it would have possibly been a round to swing towards BHOP. But I wouldn't say a sloppy execution, but just right positioning for Strife. Slight got the trade when needed to, and that's something we need to see out of Strife regardless. Slight has to be on that scoreboard and towards the top of it as well. If Slight is lacking with the op, then it is going to be hard for Strife to pick up that pace. Strife are very momentum-based, and you will not see them. If they start losing rounds and they start stacking against them, Strife aren't normally the comeback team we tend to see. There are definitely occasions where they have come back and pulled amazing comebacks, but they are a momentum team, and when they're up, they play good. They play their best. When they're comfortable, you see Slight. He is just playing all over the map. So once you start seeing Slight take the alt mid peaks onto mid or a deep banana peak, that's when you know Slight is comfortable in his position. But the rifle's going to be out again. Again, Eris down to a Galil. He has yet to really have much a rifle, and this is an aggression out from... Oh, as Eris finds the first kill. No trade in just yet, but the alt mid swing very ineffective here for Strife, as they're now BHOP going to gather their way over towards the B site. Not yet committed, though. Slight still alive and still active. And that's something that BHOP are most likely going to have to be pretty concerned about. But Joel's last alive on site. As the molly goes out, he's going to be pushed out. He's going to eventually burn to death, and I think this is going to be a save from Strife, as you do see Slight backing off. And regardless, Strife took a shot, tried to set up a different form of aggression, like running down the alt mid. I'd say it works 7 out of 10 times, and this is one of those times where BHOP chose to kind of stack towards the ramp side, exactly where Rekt is in this position now, and not necessarily take that aggression towards apps. I think that might have been the first time this map so far we haven't seen them attempt to, make forward aggression towards top mid. So it was a good adjustment from Strife, and that is what they were lacking in Nuke, the adjustment when they were playing BHOP on Nuke last, for anybody who didn't catch the reference. Strife didn't adapt well on their CT side of Nuke from BHOP constantly taking that outside positioning. Now Strife adapted, unsuccessfully, but adapted nonetheless to the top mid aggression by pushing alt mid through mid. So it's a good call by the IGL nonetheless, and if you guys didn't know, Slight, Opper, IGL extraordinaire. But BHOP finally pulling a round out and starting to stabilize their economy. Not so much for Strife. This is still a must-win situation for them. As Beaky throws out the molly towards top banana, Darty taking a little bit of molly damage and some stray rounds on top of it as he gets himself into a position. Darty lands the shots on the Swan. Beaky gets naded down to 18. And that top mid aggression, Joel's taking a nade of his own, as well as Darty, as they're going to fall back. But the slow arch side aggression slowly coming in from BHOP. The smokes are out, and this could be a wrap towards B. Unannounced and not necessarily seen, but BHOP did try this last time, and it didn't go so well. But this might not. It could just be to throw them all off and try and catch them out of this position, let alone maybe catching Slight out of this position as well. Now they know one player is over towards the arch side. Slight probably heard that footstep. And the flash comes out as Jitter trying to get himself towards Many. But they swing, get that first player contact. Slight walking his way through, can't hit the shot. It's Rekt on site to try and find something, but can't. And this is going to be a save here, once again for Strife, and BHOP will hit 4 rounds. As now Darty and Joel is trying to save these rifles over towards the B sites, and they will. BHOP not going to aggress too much. And it will be BHOP to string 2 rounds together now. And they will have one more buy before Strife's bank is completely broken. As it is, low starting round once again. BHOP now not aggressing too much. As Beaky gonna try and take this swing, spray through a smoke, catching a round or two onto Darty down to 74. As Silas just waiting for somebody to try and find their way over towards apps. But Jitter on arches with a FAMAS. Name a more dynamic duo. You probably can't, and that's okay. Rekt gonna throw out a molly of his own to hold off this push a little longer, giving Jitter just a little bit of comfort, knowing that his enemies might be medium rare when he does finally find the kill. And the mid aggression now coming out, splitting their way over. as Rec trying to hold this position. But this is actually not the best position out of Strife. I mean, yeah. As he spots the players and catches the flash, now he's going to drop off with smoke. In the meantime, cutting them off just a little bit more. Slight holding, waiting. And the positioning could not have been worse as the flash comes over. Jitter finds two. Rec finds one more. Now he spots out one. And it's down to just Beaky last alive. 1 on 3. He does have the op. He's going to run scope in. As he lands the shot 1 on 2, but he is down to just 12 health. As a single nade will come out. But won't come out, actually. As Beaky with that op is going to stick this plant. And the retake is in. It is just Strife. They just have to play in a trade scenario. Both players have enough health, knowing that he has the op. Lands the shot, and Darty cleans it up. He's going to be able to recover the op as well. Yeah, he gets there eventually. Grabs the kid on top of it. And now going to stick the defuse, and it will be Strife to find themselves 6. Imagine betting in CAD. Weird. Couldn't be me. Either way, Wrecked and Joel's both gonna have a Moss. Jitter gonna retire his FAMAS after he's done all the work over on that arch side. As Beaky and Silas get absolutely destroyed by utility. 11 and 8 health respectively. As the molly goes out, but Brett's just trying to bait out some utility. As it is BHOP just regaining their footing towards bottom mid, regrouping and trying to determine where they want to go. Brett shuffling off some utility. Beaky gonna grab some of his own. Is that smoke for coffins? Is that what that was for? Yeah. Okay. Eventually landed there. Slow coffins. But it's BHOP to fake out a little bit of utility, but not Strife, not really biting fully on that one, as you do see Slight kind of hovering around both areas. It's Wrecked and Jitter ready to hold this position down for now. As the flashes come out, Jitter finds himself the first one, spots out, but it is Eris finding the trade. Jitter can't do the damage, and the site has been taken. Slight gets taken out by Beaky in the process. And I think Strife are going to maybe poke and prod a little bit, but you already see Beaky. He's already deep down towards ult mid, and he might catch off Joel's in the process here. Uh-oh. Joel's. As Beaky lands the kill, Darty has an op, and he's at least be able to maybe save this. Maybe. He is going to get hunted down. He knows players are approaching towards the banana side. Brett dies to the bomb all the way on top banana. Wow, blast radius is now ridiculous on this map. Wow. It has to clear so much area. Brett was 8 health maybe or something like that. That's it. That's wow. Either way, a round win there for BHOP. Not only down 1, leaving Strife to maybe struggle and find a little bit of 5-7s, but they do still have that op, and who else but Slight would be the one to hold that one. But this time he's over towards B. Wrecked, burning a little bit from, or sorry, he's getting tapped through the wall from the AK. Nade goes over top. Slight takes all of that and then some, as he gets tagged down to 48. But this is looking like it's going to be an A stack for Strife, leaving Slight by himself, and probably not the best position, but a position nonetheless that he could probably get 1, maybe 2 kills from. As the utility going over towards the CT smoke. There's probably going to be a single flash over top where they're just going to let Swan peek. Well, maybe not. As they choose to sacrifice Beaky instead, as Slight repositions himself over towards Dark. And now the rotates are in, and they are down towards Banana. Slight, oh, has to dodge the first flash, lands a shot onto Silas, looks for more, spams through his smoke. He's going to try and smoke himself off, but Brett jumps up on top of first Oranges, gets the kill, and Swan gets taken out, and the AK gets picked up. Now it's Eris down towards Pit, trying to recover, but it is a 3-on-4. The op is in the hands now of Jitter, yeah, Jitter? Jitter has the op, and this could still very much be around. Darty looking to make some set flashes over here as the first one pops on top, as Brett finds the first kill, down to a 2-on-2. But the crossfire is set up here, and Darty can't find the kills. We're all tied up 6-6. And this is going to be a B stack if I've ever seen one. As Swan looking for the peak. But the stack towards top mid says otherwise here for BHOP, is they're going to choose to not walk into it. As the A executes coming out, but Strife going to make their way down towards Banana, as Beaky going to be waiting for this, as he's going to get pushed, as he's going to get tagged just a little bit, as he gets one, but Darty gets the kill. Now makes his way across, and he's going to be able to scoop up ZK down to a 4-on-4 with actual full bomb control towards bottom mid. As Swan finds Darty with the op, but BXQ's still going to try and swing their way through. Tap comes in. Can't get the kill. Jitter next in line to maybe find something. Gets some damage in, but couldn't get the kill because USP just don't do enough sometimes. Wrecked on site. Now making his way up towards Absent, now towards Balcony. Just waiting patiently to see if someone will jump to those crosshair, and Silas does, but can't get the kill because no armor AK. Missed the first shot. Pretty much screwed. But coming into the 14th round here, this is going to have to be a round for Strife to win. If not, the economy broken. BHOP, they're going to have enough money to buy continuously for at least into the end of this round for the most part. Joel's going to dop off that nade, does huge damage to Beaky. Down 6-7, Silas, 12 health. Swan taking his peek, but, ooh, Joel's gets shot in the arm there and pays dearly. Swan getting tagged up by that molly. Darty repositioning himself towards new box, trying to find something here. Can't get the kill, and this might be another save here for Strife. Spanning through a smoke. Wreck trying to find something, but can't. And this is going to be an 8th round here for BHOP. As the money woes continue here for Strife, gonna have to continue this push and maybe make this a 7-8 half. Either way, the CD side should have been the slightly better half here. And if Strife can save these 3 rifles, there's a potential for a decent buy. This bomb goes off and nobody dies this time. Making sure to put some distance between yourself and the bomb. But with 3 rifles, 1 more going to get bought up. Darty getting shuffled 1. So you should be able to afford some armor and a little bit of utility. So a decent buy. Once again, no op. Only op is in the hands of Swan. Swan gonna get his aggression down over towards Mexico, try and get himself into a position, Slight working his way, and ooh, Wreck gets dinked through the wall in the process. Down to 20. Jitter gets dinked as well, as everybody's just getting dinked through the wall. Eris finds 2 kills, makes his way into Apps. Not the round you need or want if you are Strife right now. Leaving just Wreck by himself on the site with 27 health. As Molly goes out. Darty over towards the cubby position. It is BHOP stacking towards mid right now. Not fully committed to this A site just yet. You could see them kind of throw out a little bit of false utility and rotate their way towards B. And that is kind of what we're seeing right now. As BHOP just wanted to get some information, but none was given for either side. So Strife not rotating. This is the last round of this first half. So regardless, Strife are going to be committing to this retake, whether they like it or not. And I'm assuming they're not going to like it. Now they see top mid's clear. Oh, Eris could find the timing here and get his way in between these two guys. Flash goes out. He takes the fight. But now they're going to call it clear, and it's going to be Wreck going the quick rotate, but once again, he's low health. He doesn't have a molly to stop the plant either. And the nade goes out. As Swan gets spotted, that nade does decent damage, but he's going to make his way over. Darty finds the first kill, gets boosted up down to a 3-on-3. The retake pushes forward here, as they do have defuse kits. As it is going to be Beaky over towards New Box. Molly goes out. He has to reposition over towards Stark with Brett close by. They spot out Brett. It gets taps ahead. Now it's down to Silas. Silas and Beaky. They spot out both. I'm pretty sure Joel's going to swing over towards New Box, but the smoke out over towards Silas. He's trying to draw attention to himself to give Beaky the peek. They spot him out and get the peek and the information they need. Time's running low. He's going to have to stick this one. It's going to be Joel's to try and hold it off just a little longer, as he's going to bait it out, and Wreck's going to stick it, and the Ninja Defuse wins. Strife, though, still losing out the first half, 8-7, but nonetheless, winning it in the best fashion you could possibly think of. Definitely a very back and forth game so far. I was kind of expecting Strife to get a little bit more rounds on this T side or CT side. I was expecting more of a 8-7, kind of a flip flop of score actually. Strife to have 8, BHOP to have 7, but nonetheless, Strife not completely falling off. You still see there is momentum left. They were confident enough to stick that. They had faith in Joel's to watch his back in the meantime. It was a little bit of a sloppy retake on that, but a successful retake is a successful retake, and we take those regardless. Now, Strife, really, it all comes down to this pistol. I will say, the momentum starts with the pistol for Strife. And their T-side pistols is at least a little bit better than their CT side. So I will say that there is a chance for them to have, a 50% win for pistols at least so far. Anti-ecos were looking a lot better. They didn't lose to anti-ecos. So if Strife can win the first 2-3 rounds here in this second half, then I think you're going to see that momentum continue build. And you're going to see these rounds continuously traded regardless. So expect it to be a close game. I don't hope we see overtime because, man, I have to sleep at some point today before I have to go to work. But either way, stick around. We will be back here with the second half.
Sarah, I hurt myself today trying to make the pain go away. Sarah, I want to fade away, be with the stars in outer space. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low, but I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh no, now it's my leave for the melancholy. Couldn't feel a hole inside me. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Now it's Xannies till I numb my psyche. Cocaine just to feel my heartbeat. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. I lost myself today trying to find ways to make you stay. Sarah, I want to go away, close my eyes, never wake up again. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low, but I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh no, now it's Molly for the melancholy. Cody, fill a hole inside me. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Now it's Xannies till I numb my psyche. Cocaine just to feel my heartbeat. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Sarah.
Born like a fire in the eye of a hurricane. Always told, stay in line, be alright, better play it safe. I walk a different path, nothing can hold me back. I've passed the point of no return, something is calling me. It's in the air that I breathe. Bring me back to life again. Dancing with my fear, burning with desire. We gon' take it to the edge and come alive. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire. We gon' turn up in this place and come alive.
Fly so high they can't touch us. So top notch, none above us. We done came so far, now we up now. Had a vision, stuck to it, never back down. Never had much, now we own the whole thing. Spread it all around the world, watch it all change. Came alive, now they all see the greatness. Light shine so hard they can't take it.
Dancing with my fear, burning with desire. We gon' take it to the edge and come alive. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire. We gon' turn up in this place and come alive.
Come alive.
I walk a different path, nothing can hold me back. I passed the point of no return, something is calling me. It's in the air that I breathe. Bring me back to life again. Dancing with my fear, burning with desire. We gon' take it to the edge and come alive. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire. We gon' turn up in this place and come alive. Oh, I see the signs and I see we're there, and I feel the lies when I feel the same. Forever hold, no matter if we're cast away. A fire in the dark. I know that you want me when you again.
Professionalism. That's what I strive for. Either way, so bad news right now. It is Eris. He disconnected here from the server for BHOP. He hasn't joined back. It wasn't quick at all. He's still not in here. So this break might be a little bit longer. So go get yourself some drinks, maybe some food. Don't eat sushi, apparently, from that one place that you tried that is new, but you had good reviews. Don't go there. Get anything else besides that. So this might take a little bit longer here, so stick around and be a little patient with me, guys.
Yeah. Ay, push start, ay. Ball so hard, ay. Raise the bar, ay. Turn into a star, ay. Play my part, yeah. I aim too far. I do it big. I keep it large, okay. Live it up. Cause it's fake, better give it up. Young, but I feel like I've seen enough. Numbers going up, better keep it up. Ain't slowing down, better live it up. About too hard, ayy. What about too hard? Ayy, what about too hard? Ayy, about too hard, yeah. I'm killing your favorite rapper, it's minimum effort. Yeah, your corpse getting severed. The industry dry as a desert. Do whatever it is that you think that you're doing, I'm doing it better. Straight double use, that's my letter. Don't got no snakes, only ladders, ayy. They tryna figure out what's on our plate. Infinity sideways, we already ate. Skipping is basic, skipping is classic. Stay out of trouble, now I can relate. Nevertheless, again, I'm doing great. I just finished the scene, ain't no debate. You ain't my dog, you ain't my family, and sure as hell, you're not my mate. Yeah, I take my place at the summit. I can't wait till we counting them hundreds. I cannot lie, I ain't rich, yeah, but when I say my time coming, it's coming. And some of y'all got ahead of me. To be honest, I wasn't even running. But very soon I'ma run it. I demand it, man, I want it. Push start, ayy. Ball so hard, ayy. Raise the bar, ayy. Turn into a star, ayy. Play my part, yeah. I aim too far. I do it big. I keep it large, okay. Live it up. Cause it's fake, better give it up. Young, but I feel like I've seen enough. Numbers going up, better keep it up. Ain't slowing down, better live it up. About too hard, ayy. What about too hard? Ayy, what about too hard? Ayy, about too hard, ayy. They not gon' like this. Don't like surprises. I cause a crisis. Man, I'm a scientist. With the music, I spice things. Up to my liking. Man, I want nice things, nice things. That's not an AK, it's a Uzi. I pull up and shoot it to movie. I'm chasing the bag, not a coochie. Cut ties with the fake, now it's Gucci. Word of my niggas from the 021.
Well, didn't take that long, so still decent little break here as we are going to be coming into the second half. Strife are going to start their T side here as BHOP going to start on their CT side with 4 sets armor. The dualies are coming out on Eris, of course. Who else but Eris to have dualies? It is going to be a 2-3 split. Oh, Jitter starting it off, finding it, but Beaky gets the trades quickly down towards mid, but the wraps are in all the way towards Banana. And Wreck is going to probably get caught out here. He's going to have to drop the smoke and reposition him. Darty is close to by, but it's down to just Joel's, and Joel's gets tapped as the squeeze comes in, and that was a hectic round to say the least. BHOP take the pistol. So it will be a buy here for BHOP. They got 2 MP9s, an ump on Swan. I will never agree to anybody who buys an ump. Brett with the FAMAS, Silas with the M4, and it's just the Glock train here for Strife. Darty already taking a little bit of nade down. She's down to just 10, but it's going to be another 2-3 split here. Stacking more players over towards the A site. And Strife's goal is to pretty much just get the bomb down. Winning the round's just extra. Slight just biding his time towards top mid while Jitter just holds patiently. As the time ticks down, a little bit over a minute left here for Strife. Bomb not yet dedicated past anything. It's just sitting patiently towards bottom mid. But it's looking like now they're going to try and make their way towards top mid and walk their way out. Not before maybe Rec tries to bait off a rotate towards B. And first contact there from Brett. He tap fires just a little bit. First flash comes in. Swan throws out one flash, throws out the second, and a molly on top towards Apps. But still, Strife not giving way to much here. Still just walking, playing contact, taking their time. Now all 5 players here waiting and lurking as Rex spots out Brett. I think he spotted him out either way. I'd assume, yeah. But Eris looking to farm up some money as he's holding with the MP9. He finds 1, he finds 2, he finds 3. Maybe he finds 4. We're not sure. But he's going to find something eventually. Whether it's his death or a kill. And Slight says, nah. I'll go somewhere else. As Swan gets the kill and puts Slight on his back. And that is going to be a 10th round here for BHOP. But finally the rifle's going to be brought back for Strife. AKs, some Galil mixes here. Joel's maybe down to Mac 10 there. Mac 10, of course. Doesn't go sawed off. It's unfortunate. I really love sawed off Joel's play. But Joel's struggling right now. 5 and 12. He's somebody you really need to see at the very top. Darty doing pretty good for himself as he's 14-11. Leading the server, actually, in kills right now. As Swan going to take this aggression towards mid. Silas throwing some deep nades on top of Strife. The smoke to come out here as the flash actually as Darty takes the fight and gets the kill just barely with 11 health. As they're looking to finish the kill onto Darty with a nade or two, but minute 20 seconds left. Strife repositioning themselves to set up for a take here onto A, B, who knows? As there it is, the nade finally comes to fruition and kills Darty. Beaky does a little bit of a drive-by. As they're going to walk their way up towards B. Beaky going to throw out a smoke of his own, but you could see a flash come through a smoke. As BHOP rotating 1 player over, it will be Eris with the MP9 to slowly make his way over, and Beaky sitting in smoke, just waiting for maybe a flash to come over top. And another smoke on top of it. Eris throws out a molly of his own, gets tagged up. Brett finds Rec on the lurk because the pinch is in from Banana already. As they walk through, Beaky finds 4 in the round with that MP9, and the rifles don't go the way of Strife as BHOP stringing all the rounds together so far on the CT side. And so it's going to be Tech 9 and Deagles for Strife. As you're probably going to see them try and run this up to a site, I'd say fairly quickly. Not a single flash and a single molly as Jitter. That's all he needs is a Deagle. Eris taking huge damage. Jitter finds 2. He's looking for maybe a little more. Joel's overrunning him. And this could be a save here from BHOP. 5 left alive. BHOP got taken by surprise, or should I say by Jitter. Jitter finding 2 quick Deagle kills and absolutely melting the defense of BHOP on this A site. You know, there's nothing more between Jitter and Wrecked with the Deagle. Absolutely crazy. The only thing that could be matched is Joel's with the sawed-off. Like, that's the thing. Everybody on this team has a niche gun that they do stupid stuff with. Slight does stupid stuff with an op, but that's just Slight. Darty. Ooh. Silas gets spot out as Rex looking to hunt with that Tech 9. Darty's actually just a really solid rifler. I wouldn't say he does anything crazy. He's just consistent. Jitter and Wrecked, you put a Deagle in their hand, weird things happen. Joel's sawed-off, or any shotgun for that matter, any shotgun Joel's touches becomes an op. So sometimes you get very comical events happening. And now the ops are out for BHOP as well as Strife. As the push comes in, it's going to be Darty to find Silas just spamming through that smoke. Or maybe not. Right as it was blooming, he might have been able to find the head. Beaky going to walk his way through, try and find something. Darty, Molly not spreading to him, but he is fairly concerned about it. But you do see Joel's and Darty trying to line up a swing here as Nate or Flash comes out. No contact made as Joel's just going to wait. Maybe wait for a jump spot. Plays a little deeper and he catches off Beaky. He gets the kill. Now this is a free B site. Strife not knowing, but this could actually be a full save here from BHOP already. And I think that's what we're seeing. They're not going to abandon this A site. They're going to love, hold, and just stay, comfort, cuddle the A site even. And they are now glued to this site, not rotating off. And Strife have found it now, 9th round, and are finally building up that momentum they oh so much needed. Wrecked looking to hunt, but Strife doesn't want to sacrifice too much rifles. Losing 1 isn't the worst. You do have a few players over 3 grand, but Wrecked himself and Slay are pretty much broke, I would say, at the best scenario. And with that bomb going off, Strife are going to be able to find themselves around. And all of BHOP are going to be able to survive and slowly build up into this next round. Joel's picking up his pace a lot more. I think he got at least 2 or 3 kills last couple rounds, so Joel's starting to look at least a little more comfortable. He did definitely struggle on that CT side, which not much like him, but Joel's is one of those kind of guys you just let loose and just let him do what he wants. The op's still in play here on Swan as he's over towards Apps as he's looking to make first contact against Wrecked. Wrecked might be unaware that there is going to be an op here. Now they know. Full blind. He gets the kill. Now Eris to follow here close to this MP9. Wrecked may not be in a good position versus this specific gun. Strife slowed down a whole lot here. Is Brett still holding? Jitter gonna maybe make this contact? I'm not sure. Eris just playing patient, waiting. Who is it gonna be? Eris versus Jitter. Or a few more players behind him. Either way, BHOP have the man advantage, but oh no, as soon as somebody pulls a pin on the utility. Somehow, Jitter survives. Joel finds one more. They spot out the op player. They take out Swan. And what another ass backwards round that Strife pulled out. And with this bomb going down, you may or may not see a save. Well, actually, I should say it's only a 3-on-2, but BHOP evacuating the site, And this is going to be a third consecutive save. Strife are going to hit double digits. It's now going to be a 10-11 game here. As I don't know how Eris didn't get a single kill there. And the fact that Jitter was about to just run out with his knife, unbelievable. And that is going to be Strife clawing their way back, now down only 1 round. Joel's on 12K. The economy for BHOP, you're going to see a buy come out, I would assume, or a half buy maybe. Swan has enough money. It is just going to be Eris to kind of struggle to buy anything, but Swan going to get shuffled over the out from Beaky. So it is going to be a little bit of an eco here, or half buy from BHOP. A small investment of some rifles. As Sal's going to throw down some utility deep. It's going to be Joel's to maybe watch, but as they're going to make their way forward, but it is Slight already falling to the spam through that smoke. As the slow execute comes out, Jitter finds the first one now, dealing with possible Eris and mini pit, but gets tapped in the head in the meantime elsewhere. As now Eris gonna spot out one more. Wreck takes some damage. The pistol or rifle is picked up by Brent. Brett takes out Darty, not even sure how that wasn't called out. But he drops on the site. Now knowing that he's last alive, it's going to be Silas making his way towards top mid already. Could actually catch out one player, and he does. Joel's going to fake it once and take the fight. Instead, it just barely wins it out. We're all tied up 11-11. And one of those weird rounds once again pans out perfectly. Definitely meant, that was definitely how it was supposed to. Joel's buys a Mac 10. Why? I don't, maybe he thinks that and Darty gets sniped in the back. Normal stuff here. As I guess they're just kind of wanting him to get some aggression, but he plays the distraction perfectly because it's now a 3-on-3. Yeah, you know. As the bomb gets stuck down and it was just Joel's holding W, and somehow that worked. But a 3-on-3, the long rotates are now in. It's going to be Eris to take the super long rotate all the way around. Slight in a decent position to maybe get a few extra kills. As Rekt finds the lurk of Eris, and now Slight maybe trying to inch his way out here and get a few extra kills, but it's going to be Strife taking the lead, 12-11 now, and BHOP are, they're like 4th, 5th save in a row. I'm not even sure at this point. Chat, if you ever type anything racist or slightly insulting like that ever again to either team, you will be permanently banned. That guy obviously has been banned before because he was noted as a ban invader. So I do know who you people are. So there's no use of making alt accounts. I'll just ban that too. So please just be nice. You don't even have to type. You just can watch. That's fine. I promise you. Now with the pulse coming through. Just gonna wait a little bit longer here. Thank you to that guy in chat. He's correct. Just watch the damn game, please. Either way, Strife are going to be able to have themselves a nice solid buy here as the cash flow is looking exquisite. BHOP, on the other hand, they're down to nothing. Absolutely nothing left in the bank for them outside of Silas with a little extra money. As Brett's going to find the aggression down towards mid, the flash goes over top. Rek gets caught up, but Brett swings and finds two. His position wasn't really called out or relayed as Rek finds the kill into Brent, eventually putting a stop to his absolute murder spree towards mid. But now BHOP does have the man advantage, and Rek down to half health. That nade could almost potentially finish him off as he's down to 27 health. As Silas throws out a nade of his own, gets the kill. It's down to just Rek as BHOP have finally gathered themselves, it looks like, and they're able to get themselves around and tie it back up 12-12. And I said earlier, I sure hope that there's not overtime, and here we are. I caster cursed it myself, essentially. But plenty of money left in the bank here for Strife. At least another buy or two, I would say. And the op is out, and Darty is trying to position himself quickly towards Banana. The molly gets dumped down towards Banana, and it is going to be Beaky and Silas to run down bottom mid once again, but no connection made with the grenades this time. Strife were kind of prepared for that exact play. As they've repositioned themselves at least a little back. Now Silas and Beaky just jump spotting, playing as Brett's going to spam through that smoke, try and connect a few rounds, but to no avail. Swan walking his way forward, looking for some information, but Strife, they're being quiet. Other than Darty. Darty just got tagged up. And Swan, that molly not spreading to him, so Rek could fall victim to this peak as he baits out the shot, and he did what he had to do. On the other side of this, Silas going to boost up, and Jitter. Oh, Jitter. Jitter, Jitter, Jitter. If he could just turn around and spray to that corner, he's going to back up, but he's going to spray through. Can't connect any rounds. He does actually tag Brett just a little bit, but another slow and grindy round here for both teams. Bomb not yet dedicated, but it is looking like it is going to be Strife to reposition themselves over towards this B site. As Beaky gonna try and take contact and lands the spam onto Darty and absolutely levels him. The push continues forward. The bomb gonna go down, but the boost gonna come up here. But they're kind of watching for it. Joels finds one. The bomb does get planted, but Beaky finds the kill. It's now man advantage in favor of BHOP. As the smoke fades, it doesn't matter. Joels finds one more. He's looking for Eris, and he finds the head. A 3-on-2 now as it gets dwindled down. It's down to just Brett. Brett trying to find it, but it's a 1-on-2. He's trying to look for the kills. Jitter sprays, catches the rounds, and gets it for the boys on Strife. They take back that lead now, 13-12. And the double ops? The double ops? Okay. There's got to be a reason for this. There's a plan, I'm sure. But BHOP, one last buy for them, as it's M4s for everybody. Missing a little bit of head armor, but double ops. Like, where is this going? Slide towards Banana, but the ult mid is actually pushed out. Rek finds that first kill early on. Swan looking to trade, but might be able to catch off Rek. The flash pushes him back. Silas looking for some information, but Strife turtling back towards ramp. And maintaining this man advantage is crucial for them. BHOP having to split 2-2. So as long as Strife can trade and don't give up a multi-kill to somebody, easily take the site. And if this bomb does get planted, you're going to see BHOP most likely save. Either way, it is going to be just Silas left on site to defend against this potential 4-man push here from Strife. BHOP putting 3 players on that B site, gamble stacking. So I think they're kind of content with maybe giving up a round or 2. But saving these rifles here is what's most important. As the smokes are coming out, you don't see anybody for BHOP rotating just yet. It is going to be a little slow. If Silas gets 2 kills here, you're going to see a full commit nonetheless. As Silas is going to get cleared out. He gets spotted, but somehow not cleared. Slight eventually gets the kill, and it's BHOP evacuating out of B site, and they're already on the save, and Strife are going to find 14 as bomb getting stuck down. Will be Brett, Swan, and Beaky to save these 3 rifles. No op, though, for BHOP. Not sure what their amount of... They might actually be able to... No, I don't think they're going to be able to afford it. As Strife are looking to have quite the T side so far here. As the bomb goes off and nobody traded, but it was... Is that Joel shooting the feet of Rect or probably Darty? They do bully Darty in the server. I have noticed that. As, oh, I was about to say, Eris only has 3 kills. No, he did disconnect. But I think Eris is kind of around the Swan and Silas kind of kill ratio here. He's probably like 12 and 15 too as well. Maybe breaking even here. But it is actually Beaky, 22 and 12. Brett, 19 and 14, trying to hold it down for the team. It's a quick execution going to come out here. As Eris finds 2, 3, 4. Brett finds 1 more. It's down to just Jitter. The quick aggression not panning out at all. As BHOP find 13. And now only down 1 round. The op was picked up. And it was a good call from Strife to once again change up the momentum. It's always good to keep BHOP, you know, trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do next. But... that, the momentum change there, kind of not great. Because you've seen BHOP aggress towards banana or alt mid or even mid at times. So, the fact that turtling has worked so well for Strife, can't imagine why they chose to run it down that time, but more rounds to be played here to make up for it. Strife only need 1 more to guarantee overtime 2 to win out this map 1. A long map 1 at that. Once again, they're going to slowly pace their way forward. Swan close by, looking for the jump spot here. But Joel finds his way in for free. Swan not yet spot out, but Slight gets tagged through the corner of the wall, but gets the kill into Swan. And it is going to just be Beaky on this site, waiting patiently. As he's going to try and pop flash himself over, but he's being burnt alive. He actually flashes himself. Everyone's flashed. Nobody can see anything. And it's just down to Brett and Beaky left alive here. Getting spammed through the smoke now, looking for the boost. Spots out Slight. As actually a very dangerous round. So Darty finds 1. Joel finds it. And Strife are going to find 15. BHOP looking a little lost on that one. As I am surprised Beaky didn't get the kill on the Joels, but just that little corner of concrete protected him and left him with like 30 health. I mean, eventually he died, but regardless, he got the kill. And that was really the opener, once again, that Strife needed. Outside of Joel's making his way up almost towards top banana for free without being noted, that was essential. But this could be the potential last round we see here on map 1 for BHOP. As Brett going to make his way down towards mid once again. Catches off Darty. Doesn't get traded just yet. As Jitter finds 1. Swan gets the trade, though, quick with it. As it's now a 4-on-3. Slight finds it. It's to a 3-on-3. Eris finds Slight. Joel's working his way forward. As this smoke's fading, not sure if anybody's looking below. As Joel finds 1, looks for more, and almost does. It's down to Rect. Rect looking to get the trade. Silas getting tagged, or Rect getting tagged up. He's going to walk through the smoke, get the kill. It's down to a 1-on-1. Rect, 20 health in the dream against Eris. The man, the myth, the legend from the Great Plains of Canada, Eris. He doesn't have a defuse kit. He does have a smoke and a molly. As the timing might be perfect for him. As is Eris going to look away? Is he going to look through the smoke? Eris gets the kill. A little bit of BM on top. Now BHOP 1 round away from sending this to OT. Strife 1 round away from taking this to map 2. As the utility getting dumped down towards Banana once again. Chat, I don't have to have this discussion with you, but you put spoilers in chat, I will time you out. You get 1. If you do it again, you get permaban. Don't put spoilers. As the molly gets dumped down towards sandbags, but nothing found just yet. Rekt and Jitter making their way. It's 4 players. Over on this A site, Jitter and Rekt looking to maybe find some information. The casters are so fucking sleeper. The 4 eyes caster is so sleeper. Let the other one talk. I'm the only caster. Swan gets taken out from the full flash. Jitter at least finds Lurk on the Silas. He's looking for maybe a little more as the swing comes in towards top mid. They get to trade. Brett finds 1. Jitter close. It's down to a 3-on-3. As Rekt now gets spotted out. Knows Eris is going to be on this site. Eris taking the fight. Running low. Rekt finds the kill. But both players tagged up down to pretty much no health. Joel's going to be able to stick this bomb down. Trying to divide and take these one-on-one fights. Finds the first one. Now he has Beaky to deal with. Beaky on the other side of the smoke. Joel's has to land the first shot. And we're going to OT. And, yeah, not what I wanted, that's for sure. Well, looks like we're going to OT on map 1. I mean, I knew this was going to be close. Really didn't want overtime, not going to lie to you guys. It's already 9:30 here for me, and we still got another map, maybe even 2 on top of it. But, you know, sleep is for the weekend. Well, I may need sleep. I'm going to be honest with you. I could use the sleep regardless. Stick around. We'll be back here for OT.
No pulse and all alone. Time's not kind and it won't let go. No thoughts left in my head. My mind's not mine and it won't forget. But you bring me back from my darkness black. Cause the soul in me and the heart I have for you. It bleeds for you, it beats again. Oh, you bring me to life. 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 Bring me to Oh, you bring me to life. Now you bring me back to life. Bring me to life. No. I stopped to my side, tried to run on a faulty line. I'm safe only, even though we burn from the light I bleed. But she bring me back, not a heart attack could take away all the love I had for you. It bleeds for you, it beats again. Oh, you bring me to life. 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 Oh, you bring me to You bring me to life.
And we're back here with the dreaded OT. I mean, I'm sure you guys don't mind it. Well, actually, I'm sure you guys are absolutely furious this is in overtime right now, too. You guys actually might be worse than I am when it comes to this. I think guys is gonna win. Who do you think guys is gonna win? Man. Now. Either way, Strife are going to be starting out T side first here, as the CT side was, I mean, I'd say it was fairly even on both sides. Literally, BHOP has a better T side by 1 round, and Strife have a better T side by 1 round as well. So you're going to get in closer. He's taking that first contact toward top mid on Jitter. Jitter now finding a little more. Sorry, Silas gets a kill on the wreck. Now it's a 5-on-3. Silas slight getting tagged up just a little bit down to 53. Silas in the meantime is down to just 5 health. And it's going to be just Swan with the op towards B. As Swan takes that first contact, Joel's trying to flash his way through, looking for that op, but Swan finds the first kill. Now potentially knowing that Beaky's going to be close by. Beaky going to backpedal. He's going to line up the spam onto Darty. Lands the kill. Now a 4-on-2. The flank already kind of coming through. Actually, no. All players for BHOP are going through CT. Joel's with the op. Finds leg on to Beaky. That nade going out almost ends the round for him. But now the plant going to get stuck down. Slight going to position himself to try and find this kill here. As the flash goes over top, and that was not the position you want to be in if you're Slight. He tried to take the peek there as they line up for him, but he could only find one. As BHOP going to take the first round of OT, making it 16-15. If Slight was just a little bit into a better position there, maybe more towards CT side, or sorry, banana side, it might have still had a chance at it. And both players, there was two very low players for BHOP regardless, leaving one player with just a little bit around 100 health. But regardless, BHOP taking that first round. Slight still sticking with that op, as it's going to be the aggression down mid once again. Silas has done this time and time again. Not sure if Strife reading to it. Jitter finds the first kill into Swan, but Silas finds two, but gets taken out, keeping it a 3-on-3. As Slight just waiting patiently still. Over towards ramp side. A little over a minute left. As is going to be the new box stack a little bit. Eris boosted up. Beaky a little bit forward position. As Slight going to boost up over top of this half wall. Now, a minute left on the clock. Strife looking to execute as Beaky positions himself over towards construction. Eris now getting mined out. Has to smoke himself in position. Knowing that... What just happened there? As Brett lasts alive and Eris finds one, gets instantly traded. And Brett lasts alive. 1-on-2 still very winnable for Brett. He does have full utility, obviously, and a kit. But his position being given away. Joel's waiting for first contact from Slight, and it is going to be Brett to line up a little bit of utility. He does have a molly left, so it could be Joel's to get mollied out, and it is. As Joel's looking to take this first contact. Time ticking away. He's looking for Brett to jump up, and he spots him out. Brett finds the first kill. Slight just being patient here, waiting. And eventually securing the kill, making it a 16-16 game. As, ooh, just barely Slight being allowed to live. And the money dwindling down here for BHOP. Swan down to his last $400. Silas as well, down to $250. As the molly is going out over towards apartments, and Darty setting up for that mid-aggression. Takes out Brett early on, but Swan close by with the op, gets the trade. Now the adjustments are being made from BHOP, splitting both sites 2-2. It's going to be Swan over towards Pit, leaving Silas on site. Beaky slowly trying to lurk his way around over towards Library, but Strife not dedicating a bomb yet to any position, still leaving it. But Slight finds that kill onto Swan, giving Strife that man advantage they need. But it's still a hard site to break into. But without the op, it makes it at least a little more easier, as Rek takes that nade. He's down to 61. Beaky repositioning himself, as this could potentially be a wrap over towards B. As Eris repositioning, Beaky finds Jitter. As the flash goes over top, Joel swings in, gets the kill. The trade not in just yet, but the man advantage. Now they know it's down to a 2-on-2. They have Silas to deal with on backside, down to 17 health. Joel's misses the first shot, still trying to deal with him. He's buying the time he needs for Eris to rotate in. And Eris pushing his way over towards mid. Rek might be able to hear the steps, but he backs off, chooses a better position. Eris just working his way up towards lane. But Rex swings perfectly. Time gets the kill, and that is Strife taking the first half, 17-6 with 1 round advantage, going over to their CT side. That's a good start from Strife. Definitely what you realistically needed. Once again, Strife, that momentum team, they were definitely more of a CT side team, all in all. Still very close nonetheless, but a 1-round lead is good for them. They just need to pick two more up on the CT side. So just winning out this half, or the second half, they can end this, go to map 2, to their map 2 at that, which will be Vertigo. So Strife put themselves in a pretty good position here. 2 rounds on T side for them is almost as good as you're going to probably see out of them. So the CT side, as long as they, bare minimum, they get 1 round, you know, they secure themselves at least a lifeline to a second OT. And I'm assuming they're going to, like, I'm not going to finish that sentence because I feel like I'm setting them up to be cursed. Either way, the second half should get started fairly soon here. That's what I was trying to say, okay? I stumbled over my words. Now just waiting on Swan and the coach to ready up here. And we can get the second half started. And we're still just waiting patiently, biding our time. So I guess in the meantime, we'll listen to some music.
Sarah, I hurt myself today trying to make the pain go away. Sarah, I want to fade away, be with the stars in outer space. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low, but I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh no, now it's my leave for the melancholy. Could he fill a hole inside me? Damned if I do.
And the teams are ready as we start the second half. So OT Strife up just 1 round, needing 2 rounds to secure themselves the victory. And Strife did have a slightly better CT side half. They won 8 rounds instead of 7. So hopefully that same pace stays up here for them. Swan having an op, Slight having an op. Nobody going for double ops just yet. A pretty big investment in OT when money is really kind of important to manage properly here. And that early peak, Slight getting himself in position here. Darty looking close by. Another follow-up molly on top of it, as this could be pretty hard to get themselves out of. As Slight finds the first one, getting spammed away as they're going to have to back up here. Flash going over top, but it is going to be Joel's to reposition himself to try and support him. And Jitter, that the rotates are actually in. As Molly goes down towards lane position, leaving Jitter towards pit. He's going to smoke it off. The dink comes in. Breck does some good damage. Switches over to USP. but it is going to be the pit player of Jitter to try and come up huge here. Lands a few shots, and Strife are going to find 18th, needing one more round. And BHOP, they look like they put themselves in a good position towards that top banana position. Strife doubling up towards sandbags, not something you normally see, especially with an op being juggled around. As it is, Swan to find Slight early on from that aggression. That op peek down towards deep mid didn't really pan out well for Strife this time, but Joel's finding a trade with an op of his own. As Wrecked gets the dink off and gets exactly what he needed, and ooh, Darty finds one. It's down to just Beaky to try and keep these hopes left alive. As the nade comes out, Beaky gets tagged down to 76. As he gets tagged up, and that is Strife winning it out in, well, 1 OT, actually. I mean, very, very solid CT side half. And guys, map 2 winners, BHOP, mark my words, dude, you can just constantly, like, you have a 50-50 shot of being right. So it's not, you're not wrong, but you could be wrong potentially. I mean, the fact it's scripted means, like, you would already know, correct? Unless you can't read, then I guess it being scripted wouldn't really matter. But either way, stick around for map 2. It will be Vertigo, which will be Strife's pick. So, in the meantime, I guess maybe being mad, and I don't know.